All right, in this beautiful setting, I'm going to record the next of these videos. This is Deborah Harrell coming to you with Empowerment of a Woman. I started this video blog, in case you haven't seen any of the others yet, after a particularly transformative and interesting journey that I have been through over the past few months, years, but really over the past few months in a very concentrated form. And I came to realize that the way I went through this journey was so empowering to myself and to the people around me, and I wanted to share some of the tools that have helped me. It's like all the lessons that I learned along the way in my life just really supported me. And so I am doing this video blog series to share what it is that has helped me and what it is that supports me in being able to have traversed the challenging times, the transformation that I went through over the past 6 months, and in general in my life. This is the way I live my life. So if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, then please click the subscribe button below, and also please go to the notifications, the little bell symbol on the top of the YouTube page, so that you can set notifications to tell you whenever a new video comes up. So today we are going to combine the last two episodes. 2 episodes ago I talked about what holistic living is and how it's empowering to us. And in the last video I talked about empowerment and learning lessons in life. How, we can think that we've learned all there is about a certain healing lesson, like for instance in that situation, empowerment, that I spoke about in episode 6, and then we can realize, oh, there's more to learn. And so I want to touch on the flower essence called fuchsia bacopa. That is the flower essence for empowerment, and I'll give a brief few sentences. Flower essences are basically God giving us natural support in every plant and flower and tree and element and cosmo that exists in the world. Everything from the rocks I'm sitting on, to the mountains across from me, to the moon in the sky, to the water in the wadi, in the valley beneath me. Everything is supportive energy in our healing. And I'll be touching on all different aspects of that over the next couple of months, or however long. There's so much to say. But today I want to just talk about this particular flower, fuchsia bacopa, which helps us be empowered. And the way flower essences work, and it's so important to know, like I started talking about last time. So you're going through this healing process with something. So again, in this instance, empowerment. And then when we first meet up with it, and I can remember exactly where I was sitting when I realized that there's a certain group of people that I automatically am triggered to disempowering myself in front of. The way I communicate with them, the way I behave with them, gives them the power in the relationship and strips me. It's like all of a sudden confident me becomes like deaf and dumb, and I'm just I don't know, I just like pass over the power. Okay, you're leading the situation, and I just feel totally disempowered. I feel like I don't have a way of navigating the situation in a way that empowers me, that respects me. And so I remember being in a situation, and I really wanted to communicate something to one of these types of people, and I just didn't know what words to say in order to change the message. I wanted to get the same message across, but in a way that honored me, instead of stripping myself of any say in the situation. And my programming, my book of instructions, only gave me instructions on how to write or speak something disempowering. What do you do in a situation like that? I don't know. I was like, okay, I want to be empowered right here. I don't know how to do that. And sometimes we'll be faced with situations like that in healing. And it could be something physical. We could say, well, I don't know how to heal my TMJ, or I don't know how to heal my migraine. That doesn't mean that you can't do something to help heal your migraine or to help heal your TMJ. And it also means that in the situation when you feel disempowered, you don't need to continue the cycle of disempowering just because that's all you have the instructions for. Or you can say, okay, all the instructions I have for dealing with a migraine are take this medication, but I've done that before and I'm still getting these migraines. So how do I really treat the root of the problem? Why are the migraines coming back? So we want to change the pattern of how we act in a certain situation. And so, and this is one of the most empowering things we can do, we say, I don't know how to behave in this situation, but God, I really want to behave in a healthy way in this situation. I want to know what words I can say to express myself, to express what I want to say here that honors me and doesn't give this other person complete control over the situation. I want to know when I'm lying here with this migraine, what I can do to help change this pattern of pain that keeps coming up for me. God, I don't know any other way than what I've done up until now. Please show me a new way. And that is incredible things happen. I remember on that day when I felt so disempowered and didn't know how to write what I wanted to say in an empowering way, and I sent that prayer up to God, and 2 minutes later I start typing and this empowering message comes up on my screen. I'm typing exactly the message I wanted to say, but in a way that was empowering. And I was like, where'd that go? It was so simple. It seemed so simple, but I didn't know how to do it because I hadn't yet had the practice, the instructions. And God gave me the words. I was like, oh, that's pretty simple. But it took a very long time. You have to like practice. And even when you get it, then just like yesterday, you'll find yourself falling back into a pattern of disempowerment because maybe that's the way you were for X amount of years. And then, okay, but I know how to do this differently. And God will keep sending you nudges. As long as you keep wanting to heal, God will keep showing you how. You have to ask the questions and set the intentions and live aware and recognize that all the answers are at your fingertips. You simply need to ask. Open yourself up and ask. Fuchsia Bacopa does that for us. All the essences do that for us. Fuchsia Bacopa does it for empowering. And I started taking Fuchsia Bacopa essence to help me stand in a place that honors me. And it's the same thing if it's for migraines or anxiety or dealing with a certain unhealthy relationship or anything and everything. So that is the message for today. That holistic healing, living aware, asking the questions, recognizing that you want something to be healthier, and recognizing that we need to change a pattern if anything's going to change. That's how we get to the healing in life. All right, sending love. And please, please feel free to follow me on Facebook. So many of my posts are intertwined with what we discuss here, because when I'm thinking about something and something's coming up for me to share with people, I share it on the different forums that I'm on. So there's supportive materials across all the platforms, my podcast here and Facebook. So looking forward to seeing you there. Have a great day.